Jay, Andre LeBlanc, hey, Megan Dre show, y'all check that shit out.
They wanna know about it. They wanna see what's up. They trying to get it poppin'. They trying to be like us. It's Mac and Dre, oh. 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 The Mac and Dre show. Mac and Dre, oh. Mac and Dre show.
Mac World.
I'm Andre, L-E-M-O-N-T.
And I am Mac Julian.
And this is the Mac and Dre show, where we're going to talk that good shit about everything. So we got a real good show for y'all this week. But before we get into that, we definitely need y'all to keep in mind that we're trying to grow the channel and we really need your support. So like the video, we need that. We need to see you subscribe. We need your comments. We want to interact with you. A little notification bell. We need you to hit that. That's all we asking for. We ain't asking for no GoFundMe or send us some money on your Cash App. None of that. Just hit that button.
Not yet.
So anyway, we got a big one for you today. We are doing a show with the fallout of the election and how many people are completely disgruntled as to what has happened in the United States of America. Your thoughts, Matt?
My thoughts is it looks like a heavyweight fight, and it was a TKO, unanimous decision. And, now we just got to deal with the ramifications of what's going on after that. So, in the meantime, you're seeing everybody online, people going crazy. I just don't get I get the disappointment, but just the radical nature of what's going on. It's like people turned into the very people who Kamala say the MAGA supporters act like. Like they turned into those type of people. Like
almost because you can't make this shit up. This doesn't make any sense as to why you would vote for a convicted felon, vote for somebody who literally talks about other races of people and puts them down. He's not on the side of anyone else if they're not white and in America. He doesn't like black people. He doesn't like Latinos. They called Puerto Rico a trash dump.
He didn't call it a trash dump. The comedian called it a trash dump. He was doing a comedian bit.
I got that. Then he went and put on a safety vest and went out there into a garbage truck. Come on, man.
No, that's because Joe Biden called all his supporters trash. That was right after the comedian said the trash dump comedy bit. Joe Biden called his supporters trash.
No, I totally understand the chronological order of it, but I'm saying anybody when somebody does that, they don't go closer to that shit. They get away from that. They don't go closer. Oh, now I'm gonna put on a safety vest and go out to a trash dump. You say no. Puerto Rico is not a trash dump. It's a part of the United States, and that's not cool. That's what you say. Most people say.
He didn't move closer. He going off Biden's words. Biden said his supporters was trash. Like, you don't supposed to say that, actually.
Why not?
Because they could have voted for him.
He ain't even in the race.
Don't matter, but they could have voted for him. They probably voted for him last time.
There's also a thing of some of the black women have been online and they're feeling very betrayed as if, we didn't stick up for them as black men. But if you look at the numbers, and hopefully Mac is going to be able to put these numbers up, Kamala got 79% of black men's vote. I had been seeing around that some of the brothers was like, nah, I ain't voting Democrat this time. I'm going Republican. And it's because we literally feel that you pander for our votes and then you do absolutely nothing once you get them. And the Democrats are super guilty of that.
I agree with that.
never getting anything done, but always begging and begging and pandering for votes. Now, I am so sick of all these goddamn text messages I've been getting about this election. That's the only good thing about it being over is you can stop blowing up my damn phone, using up my damn storage. That's a big one for me. I'm sick and tired of them. How do they get my number? How do they know? I don't want these phone calls. I don't want to be bothered with this mess with the election. I literally said after this one, I was done. Now, if you saw our previous show, I went in ham on Trump. I am not a Trump supporter. Let me tell you why. It'd be one thing if Trump was clean as a whistle and he had not had any charges on him and did not do all this stuff and all these people in his administration did not go to prison and the FBI didn't want his ass and all of this stuff. Hey, I have been around long enough to know that the election always swings back and forth. Sometimes it's Democrat, sometimes it's Republican. And you all people out there, you have the right to vote for whoever you want to. That is not something that I get to dictate. And when we lose, we got to deal with it. And when we win, y'all got to deal with it.
Shit, everybody trying to dictate, though. You got these people out here mad as fuck because somebody voted for somebody else who they didn't like or just voted for somebody else in general. You can't do that shit. If you talking about a democracy, which y'all keep fucking talking about democracy and freedom, but you get mad when another motherfucker vote for somebody else. That's the dumbest shit in the world. That's the dumbest shit. Where is the freedom at? Where is the fucking freedom?
Right.
If you ever play sports, you lose sometimes.
Sometimes you lose.
Take it like a man, take it like a woman. But you live to fight another day. That's how that shit work. You live to fight another day.
But do you see the irony in what you just said, right? Because the last time that motherfucker lost, he tried to take over the goddamn country. So you see how disingenuous some of that is at the same time? That's some bullshit.
I mean, that's debatable. That's debatable.
And there's I don't know, I wish I had these names, and I apologize that I don't have it right. But there's a woman somewhere, I don't know if she's a DA, congresswoman or something, but she said she's still going to pursue Trump on any charges that are out there on him.
That's the Attorney General in New York.
Yeah, and then some guy came out and said, your fat ass, if you come out, I mean, it was so...
That's probably one of Trump's lawyers.
So undignified and so tacky. And this is the whole premise behind this. But you know what? I say, people who voted for Trump, what the fuck do you think you're going to get? He got 4 years. And then look at what he got to clean up. This inflation is outrageous. People can't even afford to live in the cities that they work in. It's outrageous out here. He got 4 years. And then after that, his old motherfucking ass got to go sit the fuck down.
Yep.
It's over. So what are you going to do?
And then this another thing, like, y'all motherfuckers is arguing about who voted for who. And y'all not even getting to the meat and potatoes of the whole political situation. Like, he trying to get these people, these illegal immigrants who came in illegally, well, didn't come in under the situation how you supposed to come in. He trying to get them out, but the states that got them want to take them to court and argue to keep them in. What people don't understand is lobbyists paid to bring them people here, the big corporations. The big corporations set it up so they can have cheap labor. They wanted to get rid of the wages that they're paying to Americans. Motherfucker, listen. It's all about the economy. Y'all get mad. Think about your job. Think about your fucking job. Y'all just y'all fighting each other when we don't need to be fighting each other. It's bigger shit going on. And these politicians are fighting to make them stay. Eventually, they're going to just take people's jobs who here. They want to pay cheaper wages. And
if you don't believe that, look at how the shit is. A lot of our younger folks, they not working, or they don't want to work, or they want a whole totally different type of lifestyle. They just doing different things, You know, ain't no more. You go to the McDonald's and the Burger King, there's somebody in there with 49 years old working at the front desk, at the front counter. That's it's no longer a 16-year-old's job like it used to be.
I mean, it's still a 16-year-old job, but motherfuckers trying to make more money. Can't afford an apartment by yourself.
And we live in Atlanta. Atlanta used to be the land of milk and honey when it came to property. You used to be able to get your bang for your buck out here, and it's crazy right now. It's crazy. Super expensive.
Corporations bought up most of Metro Atlanta. So these same people are the ones that were in Joe Biden's cabinet. The same people that was advising Kamala Harris. The same people that were on the other side also with the Republicans. They are putting the big money in. They are the one that was wanting those people to come in. Like, it was all set up. They had secret job fairs strictly for them. Not us. For them. So you know the system is rigged. Again, we arguing over bullshit.
Because it really almost at a point doesn't matter who the president is. They never do anything. You don't ever feel anything that they do. Every now and then they throw a little stimulus check. You can feel that directly. But everything the fuck else, you're not going to feel that. And you know why? Because whenever a president, 9 times out of 10, mandates something or get a law passed, whatever, it takes years before that goes into effect.
Yeah.
So unless he do an executive order or something, but then even when he do that, it ain't going to be for you. It's going to be for their agenda. And so people get so impassioned about Trump, about Harris, about whoever. But this is we just regular people here. We don't feel any of this stuff. You've been alive long enough to know that.
Shit, they feel it.
You know, they feel that we slaves and all they want us to do is go to work and keep paying in money, and they keep telling us this shit that we don't even understand.
Feel it in the pocket.
And all these taxes. Oh my goodness, I pay so much in taxes it ain't even funny. They tax you on your paycheck. They tax you with everything you buy. And then they tax your ass at the end of the year. When do we get to see some money or make some money? So, I mean, like I said, I'm not happy with the outcome of the election, but I do accept it.
And I'm not trying to beat nobody down if your favorite person lost. I just, even about abortion, like, that's a right what women need to have. So that's something that you should fight for. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something you should fight for. That's something you should have. But it's a lot of information going around on the internet like people ain't got no rights, and that's not true. Like, actually, it's not federal anymore. You know, federal blankets the whole country. Now that it's not federal anymore, it's up to the states to decide what each individual state want to do. So all you got to do is look around and see what's the law in the different states concerning abortion. And you will know what to do accordingly. So people spazzing out and shit, like, I don't get it. Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like, it take this shit for motherfuckers to start thinking about contraception, which is fucking out of bounds. Like, people should be thinking about that all the time, because it's STDs out here and everything. Like,
abortion is not a form of contraception. You see what I'm saying?
Who?
Abortion is not a form of contraception.
No, man. It's STDs out here. Like, people got to really be thinking about, especially, like, you know, if you're not married or shit like that, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit had me flabbergasted, man. Like,
but so many of the things that we've come up and seen are not so much prevalent now.
Mac World.